we are absolutely rubbish. I think it's time to start spending some of that transfer budget. What about you? All right, my friends. Thanks for watching. Hit the like button. We have played 7 games since you last saw us, and we've gotten 4 points from those 7 games. The fixture congestion has finally caught up to us. I mean, in fairness, we're about mid-table, which is where we were. I mean, we were a little bit higher, but like I think we all knew we're not really a, outside Europa League chance team, and some of the teams below us, right? Mainz has got 3 games in hand and they're only 2 points behind us. So we'll probably drop a little bit further. So it's kind of like, well, if Arminia Bielefeld, doesn't get any more points here with their game in hand, then we're 6 points safe from the relegation playoffs. But it has been absent, and we have lost games in such fantastic ways where you just go like, and it's literally been like our team is exhausted. We just haven't. It's like I can rotate in really not great players and have them start, but like that, it's like which one do you want? Do you want tired good players or do you want fresh 2-star players? And I've erred more towards the tired good players, and they've just, at the end of games, we've just been wiped out. So Hoffenheim, 19th minute, 73rd minute, not a whole lot to show here, so I'm not going to do any like go highlight by highlight here. Just not a very good game. But Hoffenheim, right, currently 8th in the table. Yeah, okay. Augsburg, 3-1. They scored 2 goals in the first 13 minutes, and I was like, oh dear. Oh, we're in trouble here. And, we pulled one back with Joe Gelhardt, and then we were attacking, trying to get an equalizer, and they got a counterattacking goal. We beat Freiburg somehow. Guardiola got a goal, like an actual goal, like a non-penalty goal. We played the 5-2-3, control, balanced. It actually worked. As you can see here, we had the better XG. We had 1 more shot than they did. Other than that, pretty even game, but we maintained possession of the ball, so we kind of played keep away against Freiburg, who are currently in 9th. So that was kind of nice. And then, Gladbach. Oliver scores in the 6th minute. They equalize right after that, 15th minute. Kind of a, back and forth type game, and we're good. And then in the 93rd minute, we give up a winner. Hertha, 94th minute, we give up a winner. To be fair, Evan Rotondo got his first goal of the season. Gets in, Evan, as a sub, and like I was throwing everything in the kitchen sink at Hertha. So it was 1-1. I was like, we were I probably should have pulled it back to positive. Or maybe I pulled it back to positive. Either way, Swat Sardar, the guy we sold in a bind last season for 8 million, scores the winner against our tired legs. Same thing here. 2-1 against RB Leipzig. On the surface, not a bad result. It was just gutting. We gave up a penalty, but we came back to, again, Joe Gelhardt scored again as we were pushing. We kind of challenged him at the end, and the momentum was starting to swing, but not enough. And then against Cologne, kind of a back and forth game. Marvin took the penalty. It wouldn't let me change the penalty takers. Thanks, Football Manager. Is great because I was trying to get, Guardiola a goal just to like get his rating up and his confidence up. Hey, I scored a penalty. But we're ahead 2-1, and then we're tired at the end, and they score an equalizer. So, again, run of 7 games, 1 win, 1 draw, 5 losses. Ugly. We have made 1 signing for the future. It's a New York Red Bulls Academy player that came up on the scouting. Right back, currently 2.5 star. He's not very good at crossing. We trialed him for a good bit, but I like that he's fairly professional, good leadership, teamwork, technique, tackling, either-footed, could play left back. We might need him to play left back. He joins on January 1st. Just 1 for the academy. Stick him in the academy, see if we can make something of him. I think he's worth some sort of, selling him in the future. And then we've tried to see if we could get Ryan Manning. Left back. We really need a right back. Right back is our problem, and I cannot find a right back that we can afford, right? Like, if we had 10 million euros, we'd be able to find one. But, like, Reinhold Ranfold's not been good. Joe Scally is going to start playing just because they're asked. I don't want them to pull his loan. They just talked to me about it, so I'm like, well, I guess we're going to have to throw him in there. So he's going to start today against Dortmund. Yay. But we really don't have a good right back right now, and I can't find one from a scouting standpoint. But Ryan Manning, 800 grand to 8 million, which is odd. He does have a relegation release clause at 2.5 million, but I think that's like if they get relegated to League One. he's not a worldie. He's 26. He's Irish, so we like that. He's better than Hamza Mendel, who we're trying to offload because he is trying to see what his options are at the end of his contract. He's been fine. He's been a 6.75, but I think if you compare the two, yeah, Hamza's got a little bit more of the physicals here than Ryan, but Ryan's got better technicals and mentals. And I'd like to get him to be a squad player, right? To not challenge and not lose. It's really about not losing the value from Mendel, because if Mendel leaves on a free at the end of the year, that's like €1 million walking out, and we kind of can't afford that. I kind of buried the lead here on you. Oliver's out 6 to 8 months. Damaged cruciate ligaments. He's essentially done. Like, his physicals are going to be, I think, except maybe balance and natural fitness, are going to be in the single digits by the time he comes back, because he'll be going on 33 at that time. We'll try to offload him at the end of the season. I'm kind of gutted. He's been so good. He's had 10 starts, 1 sub, 3 goals, 2 assists on a 7.01 for us in the league. But he's damaged his cruciate ligaments. So, my friends, with that being said, we are going to try wing play today. And hear me out, because you're like, what are you doing? We're going to be missing Victor, because he's got yellow card accumulation suspension. So Simons is going to play ball-winning midfielder. I mean, he's got 11 tackling and 15 aggression. He's very aggressive. And he's got the pace to get up on somebody. He can't really tackle very well, but I don't really have a better option there. He could play like a deep blind playmaker on defend instead. We may switch to that. But really, losing Oliver on the left is kind of a problem. Matundo's not been good. What's his name? Boulter just came and asked for a new contract. Mate, you were on a 6.35 in 4 starts. Are you out of your mind? He's getting sold most likely in the January window. He's just not very good. Not for me. Now, I've just said that, but we just lost Oliver. Guardiola, still not really good. 13 starts, 2 goals on a 6.5. But again, only a 3.28 XG. So, is kind of what it is. So he can play. I'm envisioning us playing like Liverpool with an attacking third that they can go anywhere. So Guardiola, slide over to the left. He can play winger. He can ping in a cross. It'll be fine. Xerxes, who is training exceptionally well, is going to take the target forward aspect. I've just gone wing play 5-2-3, and it put target forward there. And I think 6'4", 17 aggression, finishing's 14, heading's 14, jumping reach is 16. That makes a lot of sense. Now, I don't love that he's kind of on an island. We do have Maximiliano Metza here back from injury. He's only had 1 start and 1 sub as we've been trying to get him back. So a 6.5 isn't really, I don't think. No, that's non-competitive. Why is it ranking it that way? I think I must have misclicked. So 3 starts, 1 sub on a 6.77. Sorry. But really, his match sharpness is just getting back to where it needs to be. So I put him on advanced playmaker because that uses more of his better skills than having him cross, even though we're playing wing play. I don't know if that's a good idea. But my whole thinking here, I know there's a long explanation. My whole thinking is Dortmund play a 4-3-1-2. And they play a gegenpressing. So we need to be set up to not try and control. Dortmund's got better players. If we try and control and slow the pace down, I think they're going to tackle the ball off of us. That's my thinking. And so, okay, they play a 4-3-1-2. So what if we put 3 center backs in? So we put a 5 at the back end. And when we win the ball, we're punting it out to the wings, where in theory, if they've had a fullback get forward, maybe we could take advantage, rather than the very congested middle, where they're going to have a bunch of players, right? That's my thinking. I don't know if it's going to work out. We're taking on the likes of Erling Haaland. Oh, they're playing Royce, and Reina as not as the 10. Klosserman wants to prove us wrong. I said something like, he's good, but like they're all very good. So I wonder if we can, like, just rile him up a little bit. Maybe he gets sent off because we're like, closing him down and tackling him hard, and maybe putting him on his weaker foot. I don't know. Am I grasping at straws? Yes, I am. But like, we're starting Joe Scally and Simons as the ball-playing midfielder. I think it's going to be ugly, but let's go. Here we go, my friends. Just making sure that the blue screen isn't leaving any like random spots here for you. What kind of form are they in? I'm sure it's good. It doesn't show the form. That's not very useful. They're like in, there you go. They're in 5th. But again, they don't have some games at hand. Gladbach, again, that's what we anticipated. Gladbach would kind of jump up here. I'm gonna do, this is a big game. We're gonna do extended highlights. I might cut some of the highlights out if like we're just getting stomped into the ground, something like that. But I'd like to see how we do. Klosterman's picked up a yellow in the 2nd minute. Ooh, get it done. Get it done, folks. Get it done. Should we focus play down the left? They had a .01 XG shot and it was on target. Goodness me. Big game here. I wish I could hear the crowd, but I'm in the midst of building a new PC, so I'm trying to get some content recorded and scheduled and all that kind of stuff, so in case something goes wrong, so you're not missing out. Scally is way inside. Why is Scally playing left back? I guess he's covering for Thomas off of the long throw. Thomas pings it in. Metz. Oh, mate. That hit this part of the head. The angle that went. Doink. That was a doinkage. Klosterman with the throw. Don't give up a penalty. Oh, no. Oh, good save. We are starting Ortega. Farman's not been that. I mean, he's been all right, but like, again, it recommends you do a sweeper keeper on attack. And so that's not Ralph's game. So for wing play at least. Or maybe that was for tiki-taka. But either way, I left Ortega in, which seems a little harsh now that I think about it. But is what it is. Let's do a little encourage. Do they like it? Yes, they like it. Get in, lads. Not a lot of highlights for us having 5 shots and them having 4 shots. Maybe they've just been all poor. Here's Klosterman, though. Let's not have a highlight for them, please. Klosterman, close him down. There you go. I mean, that was decent. Oh, one of the goals we gave up was a situation like that where it was Ralph and he cleared the ball to about here when he could have gone down the line, and it was just like, I think that was either the equalizer by Cologne or one of the games where we lost in the 93rd and 94th minute, and it was just like, that's indicative. We have a right back problem. Scally's on a 6.4. We have a right back problem, and I do not have a solution for it. Mehmet Can Aydin has not been good enough either, so it's been kind of a mess, to be honest with you. Zirkzee on a 6.4, so maybe it's just we have a cursed striker spot. Maybe that's what it is. I'm gonna say it was a very good first half. It was. Like, we're even on shots. At least I think we were even on shots at one point, but it wasn't like we didn't have anything going. Like, we were in the mix there. Klosterman, okay. I thought that was gonna be okay. Fine. Ooh, Bellingham. Good save, Ortega. Saw it, I guess a little late, but was already kind of going that direction. Okay, 43 seconds into the second half. Here we go. Outswinger, kind of. Metza brings it down. Can he go on a run as an advanced playmaker? He's going to get dispossessed. Gio Reyna, with all his pace, good tackle, to be fair, by the American. Comes right back to Joe Scally. He finds Metza, gets it back to Scally. American v. American action here. Plays Metza in. We got runners. Metza. He's going to take a shot. No, I don't know about that, but he finds Salazar. Oh, I thought it was deflected, or did that somehow he get enough spin on that? Kobel collects it, and immediately the ball comes down to the other end of the pitch and is cleared by Ozan Kabak. Salazar was there. Why is Salazar on the long throw defense? How's he missed? What is Salazar doing way down there? He's not playing striker. Unless it said Zirkzee and I somehow missed it. That looked like Salazar was way down there, and I'm like, what was that? Is that Marco Reus? Yeah. Ortega collects. Gets in. Okay. Zirkzee's on a 6.3. Maybe. No, I think it's just cursed. I mean, again, we've had this problem before where, like, he's probably all by his lonesome, right? So maybe with the wing play, he'd be better off holding the ball up, kind of dropping a little bit deeper. But I don't know. We'll have to see how that goes. What was that I hate when keepers do that. They just punt it. It's like, that's not part of the tactic, lads. The tactic is not punt it to their left back. Or left winger. I guess it's their left back. He's pushing him now. Hummels, is he onside? Good block. Okay, I guess it was onside. Come on, boys. Come on. Away! There you go, Metza. Oh, he's going to get... Yeah. Yeah, they get it right back. Oh, no. Oh, no. It's the reset. It's the second chance. The camera changes in the middle of the cross. That was not very good. Jude Bellingham. Emre Can. Oh, good. Oh, get rid, mate. Get rid, mate. They're all smiles. I guess we leave it till they're not smiling. Xerxes is struggle bussing it up there by himself. Let's give a little encourage to the whole squad. More smiles. Happy times. Happy times? Xerxes, can you get on the end of this, mate? Xerxes, a great name. Oh, he was there. No, that was Xerxes. At the far post. Marco Reus. Oh, he doesn't skin Joe Scally. Joe Scally requires him to cross it to Holland, which I guess, you know, pick your poison, I guess. Emre Can. Marco Reus, right out. It's deflected. Goodness me. Do we take Xerxes off on a 6.3, huh? But again, like, everyone's struggling. I do think Guardiola is struggling because of the language. He spent his entire career in Spain, didn't he? Or was that the other guy that we were looking at? Me was looking at. Thomas pings it in. Xerxes there, free header. Oh, good save. Good save. But that was good. That's certainly got to bring his rating up. Oh, he goes to a 6.4. Yeah, loving that. Oh, come on. Set piece chance. Zalazar. Pick. Well, there's a lot of bodies in the box. It falls to Thomas. Takes a touch. Oh, the keeper saw it late, but got down. There you go. Ozan Kabak is exhausted. Well, not exhausted, but he's getting there. He's we've relied on him a bunch, I think is what you could say. Okay. Oh, what are you doing? What are you doing, Joe? You could have gotten to that, I think. And now he's going to go right past you. That was not very good. Oh, Malik's gone on a run there. Or is that, who's that? No, is that not Malik? Who is that? That's Simon. I don't think that's a fair, maybe Simon pulls his hair back. But he looks kind of bald at this angle. I don't know. I've not actually seen him play, so maybe that's not a fair criticism. So, Guardiola 6.4, Xerxes 6.4. They're putting the pressure on now. Oh, there you go. I'm not displeased by our performance thus far. I think we're gonna bring Marvin on. He's been training really well. We're gonna put him back on the target forward just to see how it goes. I think that's all we're gonna do. Do you tend to play players that train well? Evan Rotondo has been at the top of the training charts for a long time, and so like he came. Well, that was one of the reasons the goal he scored. I brought him off the bench because like, hey, if I got to choose between like 2 or 3 options, he'd played really, or he'd trained really well, and then he scored, and I was like, well, maybe there's something to this, but obviously, you know, sample size of 1, probably not indicative of everything. Can't get it to Marvin, but it's headed back. Metza's there. Come back. Metza. Scally's gone on a run. Please don't get dispossessed here. Please don't get dispossessed here. Is he going to play it down the line? Ooh, it's kind of congested. That wasn't very good, methinks. Oh, he almost nicked it off of him there. Come on, Joe. Oh, Joe, get a foot in. We're forcing a lot of that though, right? Like that's what I'm seeing is they're having to cross it in a lot, and it's not necessarily terrible. We got Robbie Montando who's nervous. Mate, you've not played. What are you nervous about? Because could Metza play there as an advanced player? Yeah, but not as well. We're gonna bring in Geldhart is left-footed, so he's gonna come in on the left wing. Scally and Steve Cook has been a little bit of a disappointment as well, although we have asked a lot of him. It's like ball playing defender, central defender, wide center back, you know. One more encourage here. I think we get out of here with a 0-0. Why would I say that? I'd be thrilled, but here comes a goal. Away! Comes right back. Oh, Joe, don't give up a penalty. Okay, good defending. Good defending, lads. All right, Marvin. Oh, you hate that, don't you? When you're like, oh, a counterattack. And it's like, nope, no counterattack for you. Do we... oh, dear. It's like, playing very well, 7.2. Metza is exhausted, so I think I'm going to live up to what I told you. We're going to bring on Evan Rotundo. Go on, Evan. Send a message to Matondo by taking, or no, there's Mehmet Khan. No, he's played well. He's trained well. I'm gonna do it again. The lad wants to play for me, so he's gonna come in. Unless we concede, in which case it doesn't matter, probably. But if we're being completely honest with ourselves, Joe Scally, get in, son. Great positioning. Oh, that was so close to being good until it wasn't. Marco Reus, blocked. Probably bad that we're trotting a substitute on for a corner, but here he comes. 21 shots, 5 on target for them. Why? I can't shout. It's not even going to let me shout. Come on, lads. Why would it be highlighted if I can't do it? Encourage. A draw against Dortmund would be unbelievable, he says, again, before the final whistle, so that they can concede at the death again because we're exhausted. I probably should have brought on a defensive sub. Free header. Ortega's there. Well, not really a free header, but just, you don't want to see that, right? Ball in the box. Ortega holds onto it. Can he get it to Marvin? Marvin's double teamed there, so no. It comes right back to us, Witsel. Oh, dearie me, lads. I'm going to, I think, leave it. I was thinking about going into the tactic and bringing the players up to help defend. But it comes to nothing, my friends. Not sure if I accidentally stopped recording there or not. I hit my spacebar and then nothing happened. We're going to go all the time wasting. Just for the end. Yes. I don't know if that was entertaining or not from a content standpoint, but from a football manager standpoint, I am thrilled that they had 25 shots, but only 7 on target. Backline, again, doing exceptionally well. Attacking third, struggle mania. They did have a lot of crosses into the box and chances and all that kind of stuff. Obviously, probably should have scored, but we held our own more in the first half, I think, with the 0.55 XG. We didn't get Klosterman sent off, unfortunately. That was kind of the game plan, but nobody gave us a chance. Very satisfying result. Get in, people. I will take that. Even though our attacking third is a hot mess, I will take that. The next time you see us, my friends, we're going to do a World Cup review, because I think that's neat. World Cup 2022, it'll be all, like, real players, right? Like, not like new gens coming through or anything like that. And there's such a big gap that I think it's going to take me a while to get to Mainz. So we'll do a World Cup review. And then probably the next time you see it, the next episode after that will be the DFB Pokal third round. But if you've enjoyed that amazing draw, hit the like button. Or maybe it's a pity like. Maybe. And we'll see you next time. Have a good one. Bye-bye.